his son, which puts them in an awkward situation. Hak Sung thanks the man for the memory and rushes to leave the store, refusing to answer Jiwoo's questions. When he gets home, Hak Sung remembers the good times he used to have with his son Lee Taeyeon, like having dinner together, getting the turtle, and buying strawberry milk because it was Taeyeon's favorite. The next day, some important news appears on TV. The Riemann hypothesis, one of the most important mathematical problems, is about to be solved by a famous North Korean called Lee Hak Sung. So far it's still ongoing review by a board of scholars. Professor Oh on TV tells the story of how he entered a math Olympiad when he was a kid and met Hak Sung, who represented the North while Oh represented the South. They both were given a fancy pen by a famous mathematician and Oh still has it to this day. Both Gi Chul and Jiwoo see the news, and it's Jiwoo that finds Hak Sung first to ask him about it. However, Hak Sung gets angry and asks him to never mention the Riemann hypothesis again. Meanwhile, Mr. Kim is having trouble with the test incident because his reputation is on the line, but when a coworker reviews the security tapes after a student passed on some rumors, he finds his salvation. The following day, Mr. Kim calls Jiwoo to show him the recording of him sneaking out of the computer lab with some printed sheets in his hands. Jiwoo tries to explain that it's unrelated, but he has no way to prove it. Between the tape evidence and the fact he magically became better at math in a few months, nobody will believe him, so Mr. Kim offers him a deal. If he accepts to transfer, he won't make his blame public. Sadly, the rumors of Jiwoo having done the leaking still reach everyone's ears, and Boram gets upset about it because she knows the truth. Gi Chul is having some trouble of his own too. North Korea is angry that the South is taking Hak Sung's achievements, especially since these discoveries are tied to military encryption, so the niche wants Gi Chul to convince Hak Sung to appear on TV to clarify matters. Hak Sung's name is all over the news now, and an old colleague even visits him to convince him to return to the North together. However, he puts his foot in his mouth when he admits he's asking because bringing Hak Sung would earn him forgiveness too, and only manages to anger him by bringing up what happened to his son. Gi Chul visits Hak Sung to apologize for not being able